Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I'm doing everything right, so why does it still feel stuck? You pray, you work, you try to stay positive. You believe, at least most days. And yet, doors don't open, progress feels delayed, peace feels distant. Here's a real-life scenario many won't admit out loud. You see others advancing spiritually, emotionally, financially, while you feel caught in a holding pattern, not moving backward, but not moving forward either. Now here's the bold truth most people never hear. Blessings are not blocked by lack of faith, they're blocked by unconscious patterns. Patterns of thought, patterns of behavior, patterns of identity. Ancient spiritual traditions understood this. Scripture warned about it. Neuroscience now confirms it. What you repeatedly think, tolerate, and practice quietly shapes what you allow into your life. And until these patterns are seen, challenged, and transformed, even the most sincere prayers can feel unanswered. In this video, we're uncovering the 7 hidden patterns that block your blessings. Not to shame you, but to liberate you. As we move through each one, notice what resonates. And if something hits close to home, pause and drop a comment. Awareness is the first crack in the wall. Let's begin where most blockages actually start. The pattern of unworthiness, when you don't believe you deserve good. One of the most powerful blessing blockers is subtle and deeply rooted: unworthiness. You may say you want abundance, love, peace, or purpose, but deep down, part of you whispers, that's not for me. Scripture hints at this when it says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Not what you say aloud, what you believe silently. Neuroscience mirrors this truth. Studies on self-concept show that the brain filters opportunities based on identity. If you subconsciously see yourself as undeserving, your mind literally ignores paths that contradict that belief. Ancient Stoics called this an internal tyranny, when false self-judgment governs your life. Spiritually, this pattern often comes from childhood conditioning, religious guilt without grace, past failures that became identity. You stop asking boldly. You shrink your expectations. You settle for just enough. And blessings cannot land where there is no internal permission to receive. Here's a powerful question to reflect on. If your life suddenly expanded, would your self-image be able to hold it? If this resonates, comment, I release unworthiness. Speaking it loosens its grip. Breaking this pattern begins by realizing unworthiness is not humility. It's a misunderstanding of your value. And once you start correcting that inner narrative, something remarkable happens. Your world starts responding differently. The pattern of familiar pain, choosing what hurts because it's known. This pattern is dangerous because it disguises itself as loyalty, patience, or endurance. Many people stay stuck not because they love their situation, but because it's familiar. Unhealthy relationships, limiting jobs, cycles of emotional exhaustion. The nervous system prefers predictability over possibility. Neuroscience calls this homeostasis. The brain resists change even when change would improve your life. Spiritually, this is echoed in the story of the Israelites longing for Egypt, not because slavery was good, but because it was known. Familiar pain feels safer than unfamiliar freedom. So blessings knock, but require movement. And movement threatens comfort. Ask yourself honestly, what pain am I protecting just because I know how to survive it? If you felt this, type I choose growth over comfort in the comments. Until this pattern is broken, breakthroughs remain nearby, but untouched. And to break it, you don't need courage all at once. You need willingness, repeated. Because once you stop choosing familiarity over faith, momentum begins to build. The pattern of control, when you won't let life breathe. Control feels responsible, but spiritually it often signals fear. This pattern shows up when you micromanage outcomes, timelines, people, and even God. Scripture warns, lean not on your own understanding. Not because understanding is bad, but because control limits flow. Neuroscience shows that chronic control activates the stress response, narrowing perception and creativity. When you're controlling, you're not receptive. Blessings often arrive through detours, interruptions, and surrender, and control rejects all three. Ask yourself, am I trusting or am I managing out of fear? If this hits home, drop a simple "I surrender" below. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means allowing intelligence greater than ego to participate. And when control loosens, alignment begins. The pattern of inconsistency, wanting change without rhythm. Many people pray for transformation while living without structure. Ancient monks understood this deeply. Discipline creates freedom. Neuroscience confirms that consistency rewires neural pathways. Sporadic effort does not. You cannot think your way into a new life. You must practice it into existence. Scripture reminds us, faith without works is dead. Blessings flow where devotion becomes rhythm, not intensity. Ask yourself, what do I do consistently that proves I'm ready for what I'm asking for? If you're committing to rhythm, comment daily alignment. Small, faithful actions unlock big spiritual doors. The pattern of resentment, carrying what poisons the soil. Resentment doesn't hurt the person who wronged you, it contaminates your future. Neuroscience shows resentment keeps the brain locked in threat mode. Spiritually, forgiveness is not approval, it's release. Jesus said, "Forgive so that your Father may forgive you." Not as punishment, but as spiritual mechanics. You cannot grow in poisoned soil. Ask gently, who am I still carrying that I was meant to release? Comment, "I choose freedom" if you're ready. Blessings require clean ground. The pattern of self-betrayal, ignoring your inner knowing. Every major delay begins when you ignore what you already know. The intuition you silenced. The boundary you avoided. The truth you postponed. Neuroscience links intuition to subconscious pattern recognition, wisdom beneath words. Scripture calls it discernment. When you betray your inner knowing repeatedly, confidence erodes and blessings hesitate. Ask, where have I abandoned myself to keep peace? Comment, "I trust myself again." Alignment returns when self-trust is restored. The pattern of waiting without preparation. This final pattern is the quietest and the most misunderstood. Waiting is not passive. Waiting is preparatory. Scripture shows that every delay was a development phase. David was anointed long before he was crowned. Preparation came before elevation. Neuroscience supports this. Skill, resilience, and capacity must expand before responsibility. Blessings arrive when readiness meets opportunity. Ask yourself, if my prayer was answered today, would I be prepared to sustain it? Comment, "I am preparing." Because blessings don't just arrive. They are received by those who have become ready. The door was never locked. Here's the truth that changes everything. Your blessings were never blocked by fate. They were delayed by patterns waiting to be healed. And the moment awareness enters, transformation begins. If this video revealed something inside you, honor it. Like the video. Drop a comment. Subscribe, because what we uncover next goes even deeper. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. And it begins within.